Sarah Pennewill, graduating class of 2005, and I am a school social worker. I am very thankful to be on a school-based schedule, and so I typically work those hours, depending. I work for the Jackson County Intermediate School District, so I'm here within the same county where I went to school. My typical day involves a lot of direct student contact. Sometimes that's student services, individual group work, sometimes it's crisis intervention. I also do a lot of staff interactions, collaboration with other building staff, parents, student IEPs, a lot of different things. So my primary work is all with special education students. I started with a bachelor's degree at Western Michigan University, where I received my BSW, which is a bachelor's in social work. If you have that degree, you're able to go and get an advanced standing master's, which if you have a certain grade point average. So I was able to get my MSW, my master's in social work, at the University of Michigan. And then to work in schools, you have to have a particular certificate, which is really just classes that you take during that graduate work that give you that certificate and certain hours that you need during your internship. So it's a bachelor's and a master's, as well as a just a credential that goes along with it. I've always known people was kind of a thing for me. Even, in high school, kids, I thought about teaching, for a little while, and just kind of knew people would be a thing. Went to college, tried an education class that I didn't feel quite right. Went to sort of like hey, are you interested in social work? And I always say Western did a great job of kind of putting their star professors in the 101 classes, because I took a couple of classes in hook, line, and sinker. I knew I had kind of found my path. So I knew human services, and then in college I kind of tried to get a little bit of a feel of a few different things. What I enjoy most is the kids. And every day is just a little bit different. It might be kind of on paper I'm seeing kids, things like that, but in reality I go into work every day kind of not really knowing how that day's going to unfold. Some days, there's more meetings than others, but like I said before, kids, people is kind of my thing, so I could never just have a desk job. So I would say that's one of the biggest perks. And honestly, working in a school and being on a school schedule is a massive perk of the job as well. I have little kids in the district, and so being able to have that schedule with them is a massive benefit as well. I would say communication skills are super important. You have to be able to really apply those to interactions with kids, with families, meeting them where they're at. You need to be able to be professional with colleagues and other staff members as well. Collaboration is huge, because oftentimes my work is, I do very little completely independent of myself. Of course, one-on-one interactions with students, but so much is team. I'm on a team, we're making decisions, we're gathering data and things like that. So I think that collaboration and that teamwork piece is huge. Organization is really important. There is a lot of paperwork, a lot of documentation that goes into the work that I do, and being able to keep all of that sorted out so that you're able to kind of do the nitty-gritty work is really important. I was really lucky to kind of have some relationships with teachers when I was in school, and then even build some, after I graduated. Barb Eichel is a teacher that I had all 4 years that I was in high school, and she retired the year I graduated, and I just remember it being super emotional, because I think that she really kind of helped shape me in my writing skills and just kind of in all of those things. And then Marnie Haight is somebody who I actually never had her as a high school as a teacher in high school. However, I've done a lot of the relief trips after high school, and even now stay in regular touch. So while Northwest is not a small district, I think that they do have a strength in building big community in their district, even though they're pretty large in size, of really kind of keeping those connections, both when you're in school as well as even when you've surpassed.